And go.
It is the 7th of January 2016 and this is our communications meeting where we will be discussing the job roles, who people will be working with, genres and various other topics. So Josh, what role are you taking on?
I will be doing the recording and technical duties with Freddie,
And so what does that entail between you?
things like setting up all the equipment, editing the videos, making sure everything's working, anything to do with technical stuff basically.
I am part of the also recording and technical duties with Josh.
And so who are you going to be working with and why?
Probably the rehearsal will.
Because
We've got to understand where all the lights are and how it's staged and stuff like that.
Okay. Lewis, what are you working as and what does it entail?
I'm the project manager, which basically I control all the funds and the operation.
Okay, so who will you be working with and why?
I'll probably be working with everyone.
Okay. Will, what are you doing and what does it entail?
Personal manager, so I make sure everyone's turned up and know what they play and how to play, what they're doing.
So who are you working with and why?
Pretty much everyone, because
Matt?
everyone needs to know what they're doing.
Max?
I will be in charge of the artwork, which means I am going to, have artwork for DVD cover and promotional material. I will be working with you because you're in charge of distribution and advertising and promotion. So, we need artwork for the posters and things, and also the DVDs themselves.
Okay. And I'll be working with advertising, promotion and distribution, which means that I'll probably be working with Max mainly for the distribution and advertising and the artwork for what I think will represent. So what kind of resources are you guys needing?
Me and Freddie doing the recording and technical duties. We'll need things like set up all the instruments and their required cables, microphones, speakers and amplifiers, cameras, computers, lighting and any stands and headphones, just anything really we might need in our rehearsals or the recordings.
Okay. Lewis, what kind of things will you need?
I'm going to need access to Excel, info about all the costs.
Yeah. Will?
So instruments and social media to keep in contact with everyone.
Okay. Max?
I'm going to need equipment for the artwork, so pens and pencils and computer, paper. I also need access to a printer and scanner.
And I'm going to need internet access, bulletin access, reprographics, mission to post, paper and possibly t-shirts if that's what we're kind of looking to do. So what kind of genres are you looking to do, Josh?
We had some ideas about different styles of rock, such as alt rock and indie rock and stuff, and maybe some pop as well. And yeah.
Freddie?
Yeah, the same as Josh. Yeah, rock, pop, some acoustic styles maybe.
Okay. Lewis?
Basically the same as them two, but maybe a bit of chill music.
Okay. What?
Rock and acoustic, full acoustic songs.
Max?
I've shared the multiple rock things. I would like to include Acres in Ensemble as a bonus track.
Okay. I think mine's pretty much the same. So what kind of formations are you considering, solo, ensemble, instrumentals?
I think we should have a bit of everything, so solos, all together, ensembles, yeah.
Colours
I think-
and motion stuff. Sort of blend that.
Maybe duets, I'm not sure, so
What do you mean,
Just
Two people
playing.
Alright, okay, makes sense. Okay, so what kind of things would you think that we could use to help kind of distribute and advertise for the actual thing?
could include, like we said before, apparel, like t-shirts, and maybe some posters as well. That's it.
Anyone?
Social media would be quite important.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, that's how we get in contact with a lot of people. So we can create, an interesting kind of setup. We can share that around. And lots of people who post on it. Yeah, a lot of people sort of get interested off that.
Okay. I'm kind of lost now.
Okay, I'll just give you a few points then. So go around each and ask what they need to complete by the deadline date. and then
So-
do the interim one.
So what do you need to complete by the end of this, which is the 9th of May 2016?
I think we'll need to, of course, get all of our advertising ready. So Max will need to work on the art.
I mean, you as like as a group.
Understanding of the equipment.
We'll have to make sure we understand how the equipment works,
Yeah.
and and
And some, yeah.
we'll have to have edited the film to make sure it's good to
Go.
good to go and produce, and we'll basically we'll have
Lewis?
I'll have to get information from all of you about all the budgets, make sure that we have enough money to do this.
Okay. Cool.
Make sure everyone knows how to play each of the songs.
Max?
I need to gather some of the equipment I'm going to need, and hopefully we'll have some idea of what we want to be as our visual style, so I can begin with the artwork.
Okay, and so what will you need so you can keep on track by the next meeting?
Yeah, what you're going to get done between now and the 20th to make a start on what you're going to do.
Like, get some more understanding on.
we'll need to find out where we can get all the equipment, and I don't know really.
We need to know if you've got access to the equipment, don't you?
We need to know how
If we've got the
we've
equipment
got
we need.
access to the equipment that we might need.
So you need to do, how could you find out that, what could you do to create to make sure you've got the right stuff?
Check if there's anything here at school that
Yeah.
we can borrow.
Early insurance
And then
and equipment.
own instruments, stuff we've got at home.
We're going to need to figure out what style we're doing.
Okay,
And
well,
where
is
we're going
there
to
like,
like,
well, we'll be playing in school because of copyright.
Is it
The
in
songs
Arts
we
Block
play
Hall?
because they've got a license for school.
Yeah, would you like the arts block with all the lighting and everything to make it look,
Decent.
as good as possible? Yeah?
Okay.
You've also got access to the school really expensive media HD camera which you can use, so you can get some really good quality recordings with that, and the lighting.
Okay, so if we can kind of discuss, is there like a main genre that we're going to go for, or are we just going to go for totally completely different things?
it would probably be sort of somewhat focused on
Somewhat
rock,
around rock.
be different genres of rock, but we can have like acoustic things and
Indie
pop as
and
well. So,
Okay, so are we able to discuss like the ideas that we've got for the...
But first of all, just be specific about what you're going to make sure Freddie and John, between now and the 20th, what you're going to have done,
Okay, so what do you
by
need to
then.
make sure you're on
We need to make sure where we can get all the equipment from.
track
And keep track of
Keep track of
how we can get them to the right place and the right time.
Okay, so Lewis, what do you need to stay on track by the next meeting that we have, which is on the 20th?
I don't really know, I'm just going to need to find out all the budget information.
When do you want that for, Lewis? If you want your costing, you're going to need to have budgets from everybody, aren't you?
Yeah.
So when would you like that for, so you know what you're doing?
Probably next meeting.
The next
So
meeting?
you're gonna,
It's like next Thursday or something.
so
We
you're
do the
gonna,
To the 20th
on the
of
20th.
January.
so you're gonna make a budget for the next meeting.
Yeah, well, we'll bring him like the kind of cost that we're looking
All
at.
your costings for whatever you
so
need.
you can start after next meeting.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So we can kind of discuss it in the next one.
Yeah.
Will, what do you need to do to keep on track?
I'm going to think of like a set list, so get everyone's ideas and what they want to do.
Okay.
And you can have that done for the next meeting.
Yeah.
Everyone's song ideas and you're going to decide on a sort of track list then, yeah?
And Max?
I'm going to have to think about our visual style and gather some of the equipment we need. So I
Okay.
can start with the artwork.
So, are we okay to discuss the kind of like idea that we're going for? And,
Yeah, what have you got to get done for the next meeting, do you reckon?
I will have to start thinking about how I'm going to advertise this in the sense of like access to printers, to like, and obviously looking for graphics because we're going to have to make quite a lot of posters and stickers and stuff to go around to make sure that it's, well, like people know about it.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to have to speak to, once we've got like a name and a look, speak to the head of houses for the bulletin access and to be able to get onto the newsletters for each house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the
That's
first
all
thing we
good
need to
things.
do is figure out a name.
Yeah, the first thing we need to do is figure out a name and a kind of look, I suppose.
Yeah.
If you want to discuss that, you can do that now. If you want to do that as a group, decide on sort of what you're going for overall. And carry on.
Guessing we're not going with Mr. Davis and screwing fruit.
We're not saying we've Mr. Davis green fruit things.
Oh.
Me and you can have that idea.
Can we be like bananas?
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually did
Wait,
it.
no, I didn't hear what you said.
The Nans.
The Nans. Unfortunately not.
In science, me and Freddie went for Freddie thought that
Origins.
origins.
But I feel like I'd have dressed like one of the X-Men.
He did.
Origin. I
Do you know
like.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I think maybe not Origins, or maybe because we couldn't have that because.
Origin, I feel like
What about
I'd really
the
like to
Origin?
be this
Or
one.
Yeah.
the Origin.
That's better.
That sounds
Well,
good.
But that sounds like,
The origin.
I don't know.
Sounds like
Orange
I want to
jeans.
become the origin of the little orange stuff. Like
Yeah, exactly.
And we have to
The
wear orange
Origin.
jeans.
Orange Cheetos.
Oh yeah.
No.
I quite like the origin. I don't mind that.
The Origin.
Not bad.
It's quite
It hates it.
Oh.
The Origin.
Oh.
Because the Origin makes us sound like we're like 50-year-old men.
Why?
I don't think it does.
What are you basing that off?
I don't know, to be honest. The Origin. In my head, if I heard a band, The
She
Origin are performing, I think it was really like, ooh, space.
It does sound a bit.
I
It's
don't
like,
know.
I'm going to say Matt Damon again.
I know what you mean, but
Well, we can have it as a backup.
oh yeah, so that's one of our ideas. We can have many
We could
ideas.
have named it after one of us. We
We
don't even call it Josh. I know a band called James.
But bands
We
that
actually
actually have one of the
Yeah,
members
but
are
we're
usually
not
rubbish.
even-
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
not bad because-
James are really good though. They're really good. I told them right.
Yeah, but
I don't
our
think
skill
we-
doesn't.
We don't need to decide on a definite now. We'll just come up with
Because
ideas.
I feel
Well,
So
it's
should we
like
start making
ideas.
some
No,
notes?
Ideas and names.
I'll write the ideas down.
Okay.
Okay, you got it yet?
I am.
So, the Origin. What kind of idea we should
Yes,
for
it
the
was,
name? It's going to have to
that's
match the kind of book that we have.
Well, actually, we need to look.
Yeah, to figure
Yeah,
out a
we-
look, we figure
We need
out.
to talk to Max. Well, Max is the head.
Right, or we could base the look on the name.
So we need to figure out a look.
I feel like it might be easier if we get a look and then think about
Yeah.
how we look to get the name.
Oh, I don't know the
I
name
like the
first.
colour brown.
I like the colour brown. Are we, what
That's like
what
the
kind of
colour
look? Can we, are we
Because we
about
called the
matching,
colour brown.
That's the
matching
orange.
t-shirts?
What about the colour brown?
Why don't we all just wear like checker shirts?
Yeah, that's all check shirts, that's fine.
Let's if we all wear checker shirts, because you have checker shirt
I
now.
have a check shirt.
I don't have a
You don't have a
shirt.
checker shirt, Josh, yeah. Just put your head's close on.
That was the funniest joke I've ever heard.
My jacket shirt is pretty much dropped in those space, to be honest.
Fred,
Okay,
just
so you've
fold
got a
that.
checker shirt.
Anyone just fold his coat and sit down?
Yeah, sure.
I
And
have a check shirt.
if we think of a look, we could think
checkered shirts.
No, no.
the checker shirt.
No, okay.
Our group motto, see you later guys, time to play checkers.
Wow, that was poor.
Our group motto.
Like, that was lower than me.
That's bad joke.
So what kind of name do you want? What kind of image are we going to go for? Because if we have an image, we can
I
base
don't want
the
it to be
name.
too dull. I don't like maybe.
How about
not
the
like
Wilson
really-
is?
The Wilsons, I like it.
Wilsons.
The Wilsons.
It does sound like a family.
The
name.
Wilsons
Yeah.
is...
Suburban America.
Like a TV show.
Hey, we're gonna go visit the Wilsons for dinner tonight.
We made a casserole.
You
We made a casserole.
We brought some
Okay.
port.
No, we need to.
The Wilsons, I like it.
No,
No.
I don't.
Oh,
Because it doesn't.
It was
It
Josh.
doesn't
It
connect.
was Josh Wilson.
It doesn't connect
Do
to
you want
any of
something
us.
like boring and standard
Exactly.
like every other band has? Or
Bold.
Well, let's think. Are we going...
alternative and
Custard
different?
cream.
Are we going for the, or are we going for like a normal name? So we've got like the
Custard
Cube.
I like the origin. Like,
Actually,
that's better than just origin.
The this, the that. Are we going to go for like...
It depends what the word is after the.
Kyle face.
Can we be called the
Reset this
the?
whole meaning.
No, okay.
That's
Can we just
too
be, no, can we just be called various artists?
No, also through
Call us like Shuffle.
Yeah.
No.
I like the name the. I feel like it's really edgy.
No, it's no.
It's so
not
edgy.
edgy. It
But
just
it's
sounds
not
like
even
trying to
that
be
with a
all
full
cool.
stop on the end. Just a bit
Or,
like an
or
edge.
an list.
Stop.
Why don't we call ourselves
Hashtag.
Nervono?
Sounds like
Never run
Or approaching Nirvana. Well, it's an actual band.
Who's that?
That's
Big Brawl.
This is.
I like.
The Origin song.
The Origin.
Sorry.
How about the Holy Bible?
The Holy Bible.
Ribena.
Nothing you can say
Just
will
name
be
it.
away from my God.
Just the recording.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bonus track from the local
You
Christian
three,
church.
I'm
The Force.
The Force.
I just didn't do that.
Oh, I don't know.
The Force.
Okay, so why don't we call it like the Slit?
Why don't you like the origin?
Hands.
The name.
The Origins makes me
No,
feel like
No, the origin.
The
There's
Origin
no N. S it.
makes me feel like we're all going to be wearing like.
We're all going to be wearing checkered shirts now. We've established it.
Oh, we actually have
We could be the origin wearing checkered shirts. We could be the ultimate indie
I don't
band.
think the origin's
The
bad.
ultimate indie band.
The
But do I have an excuse to wear an open checkered shirt with a t-shirt underneath?
Yeah,
Can I be the only
fine.
one because
That's
I
what I do.
have a vagina that gives me the right?
Whoa!
Oh,
I'm joking, I'm joking.
Just wear it.
Yeah, can I wear an open shirt instead?
I'm not sure.
You can be the only one that's dressed up as a fruit from Irish or like
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
everyone else is
Okay.
just
Matt, Matt, on the CK should be like, wrap it in like checkered material.
Why don't we get the CD case and get an orange peel around? You've got to peel the DVD open.
How about the orange?
The orange.
Orange.
No, this is
just
like
the word
an
orange.
orange.
Not the album. Orange.
We need an
Then we
egg.
have an orange hand.
That's
We have orange.
that's
Yeah.
You
names
just
for
get have a
and
business
big
deal.
muff. I've got a big muff. That's
Okay.
really dodgy.
We'll stop recording there because
Okay.
you've got plenty of information in there which you need to do, which is grand.